Podcast brought to you by Digital Diamond Entertainment.
I didn't do this part yet.
Yo, I just came all over this mic, and now they want me to do it again and again. Like my friends, but they not. I suck the dick like it.
What? You what? You what? Never mind.
Another one.
You what?
Another one.
Another one.
Is that saying not cool anymore? Is that not in?
Another. If it's, I think it's if it's at the right. See, when you have a catchphrase, the world is catched by your phrase. But I think sometimes that one's still good. DJ Khaled puts out good catchphrases. He's always been.
Yeah, I would say you're like. I know you don't like being related to other people, but you're like our local DJ Khaled.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Are you okay with your mic here? You want it higher?
Can you hear me? I don't know.
No, I just see you hunched over.
Never mind.
I don't want you hunched for an hour.
What?
I know you got a bad back.
I'm good. I like this.
You're good?
I'm a movie.
I'm a movie.
You know? I just made that up.
A lot of people think their lives are like movies and that they can think about something positive and conjure it to happen. If you were listening to the Joe Rogan podcast recently with Kevin Hart, he shares a great story about comedian Patrice O'Neill, who gave Bill Burr shit because Bill was saying, you carry this gun around, you have an open carry permit, okay? You're willing this attack that you're fearing. You're willing it to happen. You're conjuring it to happen. It's going to happen. And then Patrice is like, oh, yeah, Bill believes in magic. Bill believes in fairy tales, that you can just think of something and it will happen in real life. What do you think?
I totally believe it. Obviously, The Secret is what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. And it's just the manifesting. I feel like I just said that in a song. I manifested everything, but fuck, I hate this carpet. I'm going to get some new shit. Then I went out and got some new shit. You know?
That's just called shopping. I don't think you manifested anything. I think you just said you made a grocery list and you went and
new carpet.
Got those items.
How many people can go out and buy new carpet right now?
Okay, well, you said
never mind.
You're setting the bar as low as I've seen it go for manifesting, but that is a big word right now in society.
Because you can do it. How about this? How about all of society just quits thinking negative? Because think about it, the negative thought is in your head, right? Nothing is played out, and we like portray these negative things just off what we think might happen. But how do we know what happened? That's magic. What are you talking about? Negative is magic. They're literally creating something off of the exact same thing is happening, but you're doing it in a negative way. If I say, yo, I want this to happen, and someone says, oh, well, that's not going to happen, and it's like, yo, you don't know. You've never done it. So how the fuck do you know? Exact same.
Putting up the hurdle before the race has even begun, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's magic. Saying what you think is going to happen, that's magic. That's you being ahead in the fucking future, thinking what might happen. But if you think positive towards something, I definitely think you can draw stuff. As a person who owns 2 sneaker stores, who thought positively about Chinook Center, you know, I've done so much in my life where I'm like, holy shit. You gotta understand, I came from the gutter, like literally not the gutter, but you know, we ate food bank as much as they would allow us, and like we just lived a different lifestyle. So all I had was imagination, especially when you don't have toys, you don't have, you know, that shit isn't there. You don't have a fucking video game console, because you know that's what other people have. All I had was this mind, and I was super negative, and just literally fucked up shit would happen to me all the time. It was just a shitty lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I started thinking positive, and I think one of the first things, it was actually for a woman that I wanted, and I thought, so positive. I'm going to get this chick. I'm going to get this chick. You know, I got the chick. It wasn't good. I didn't know who this girl really was.
How many times did you not get the chick?
What do you mean?
How many times did you try to get this chick?
I don't know if I ever tried. I just let it happen.
It was a silent build-up.
I knew her, and I just was like, yeah, I like this girl.
Yeah.
So I thought so positive about it. And I got her, and she was a fucking mess, and it was the worst situation ever. That's the thing. You can wish, and then it still comes out shitty. You don't know.
Yeah.
How do you know you don't become like this, you know, your life can still be on track, and good things can happen to you. It doesn't mean life doesn't still exist at the same point. It's not imaginary. It's not a fairy tale. But if you think positive towards something, of course, It might come eventually.
But you manifested it to happen is the point, right? So that's something you've done.
But I think at the same time, manifestation, if the world plays it out, if you're not in your right lane, like right now, man, think about radio. Radio probably felt like the right lane at a moment.
At a time, yeah.
At a time, right?
Yeah.
And then boom, you win this award and shit. Think how the life played out there and put you in a lane. And now that you're in that lane, I'm sure you think positive. We've seen the shit that happened. Look with Sam Walker, Jason Rouse. This is all shit we talk about.
That's another one you did. You said you guys, Sam Walker and Jason Rouse will be doing shows together. And I happen to be the little pawn that made it happen.
Thank God I just said that. Yeah. Imagine, I was like, yo, this needs to happen. And then I'm not saying that you wouldn't have made it happen, but it put something else in your mind. Like, wait, I should make this happen.
Yeah.
So manifesting, I think.
On the radio angle, I was fired essentially because a consultant was called in from the States to come up and overlook everything that's going on at our radio station, to do a full air check, to look in every office to find out who's doing what their role is, how can we trim. I was trimmed.
Yeah.
Now
he wasn't there to embrace what you had.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't on the right team.
I think about the Frugal Forte thing, and now you're in Vancouver.
So that segment,
hilarious,
doing a weekly Frugal Forte segment on the Peak morning show, 102.7 The Peak with Tyler and Lynch, and that station is owned by the same station I was let go of. Amazing. And who's working over there now? This consultant who air checks this bit and goes, "I love this character you guys have on the show.
Oh my God.
I really like this guy. Wow, good job, guys." But he still has no idea. He hasn't put the pieces together, and I will never put those pieces together for him. And so I knew I'd be fired. I'd make my way back into radio just on the other side of the board as the guy now they're interviewing. Yep. I'm the comic. And sure enough, within, I guess, 4 years, now I'm starting to do morning show interviews.
God's plan.
God's plan.
God's plan.
6 man.
Obviously, I look at that too a lot, the energy of it. And it's just like, if you're in your right lane, things work out. And I know at the same time, if you stick with something, get better and better at it, that could work out too. It's just like,
I just hate hearing about it. I hate how everyone's manifesting and it's positive vibes.
That's the thing, when it becomes such a big thing, and but if everyone actually thought positive and we remove negative from the world, it would be amazing.
No, don't remove negative from the world.
Yeah,
negative's funny, man. Negative is what I live off of.
Well, keep it in the clubs then.
Yeah.
Let the professionals do it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I don't know, negativity.
Shutting down ideas is not a fucking why is that a thing?
Yeah, this is
it's
something.
Just ideas. Kanye says all the time, just say it out loud to see how it feels. People are so afraid to say something, just say it out loud, see how it feels.
That's what comics do with jokes.
Exactly.
Like last night.
And sometimes it feel weird, and who cares, man? We're allowed to feel weird. We're allowed to feel something.
I did a show last night for 9 people in the audience at the Comedy Cave.
I was going to say at the Comedy Cave.
Yeah, Comedy Cave. On a
Bro, Todd Ness filming it. Shout out to Todd Ness.
Todd Ness was there. Trent McClellan.
Was
for this hour is 22 minutes. He comes on down. Brian Stollery, 20-year comic, comes down. We're all trying out jokes, just saying things out loud to see how they feel in front of these 9 hostages. In the crowd, 3 couples and a table of 3 dudes. Now, the 3 dudes happen to all be employees at the remand center. They work at the jail.
Oh, wow.
So,
they're just down at the Comedy Cave. They got free tickets.
Yeah.
It's a night out.
One of them's an inmate being taken out for a night out.
I want to go to a dive bar.
You can pick any comedy show that's under $15. We'll take you to that one. So, the Comedy Cave on a Tuesday it is. And they had a great...
headlining there?
Yeah.
All week?
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
That's not a manifest, but
headline in my
I'm sure
own
you
city.
wanted a headline.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it happened quickly.
Yo, and think about all the people where it hasn't happened, because they're in a lane where it's just not working out and they're negative and shitty people and no one wants to work with them. How easy are you to work with? Think about that.
Well,
you're not broke. You're not calling them like, yo, you got that fucking $50? Like, I need it. Yo, where's my money? Because you can't live to the next day. So there's like a side of it. And if those people weren't negative and shitty, they would probably get a lot further. And it's true.
I do see some mistakes people make. I make them as well. I make a lot. And how am I to work with? I think about that. And I try to make it easy.
You want people to live up to their shit.
I'm demanding.
Well, you just want them to live up to what you said.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm very cutthroat about it. I'm not going to... I have the confrontation to tell you that you fucked up the first time, and so do you.
Yeah, definitely.
And it can come off... It can come off a little rough.
Brash, they call me.
Right.
Well, we just had... Think about this. Extendo is on at Commonwealth, which is like... Shout out to Fingers. He puts on the show with DJ Fuck. Love that name. And they were jumping around since Bespoke closed. But now they're at Commonwealth in the basement, and I was stoked because I was trying to like link them with Blueprint, and it's like I probably didn't even need to be in the middle, but it got the conversation talking about them, and it worked out. They actually got them at Commonwealth. So Remy says to Fingers like, "Yo, I'll take care of these cups." You know, don't worry about it. I got the styrofoam cups.
Calls the shot.
After Fingers was going to get them and just mentioned that he was going to get them, he's like, "Don't worry, bro. I'll get them." Fingers is like, "Okay." And then, you know, 4 days before, yo, what's up with the Cubs? Oh, they're not going to be here. And he's like, what the? You know, it just adds a shitty layer of stuff to do for something that you can't even get in.
Last second like
because
that.
people just flake like that.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those moments and you're like, fuck, man.
And you
like,
had to ask, hey, what's the...
You're like, yo, I was already going to do it.
What's the update on that? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Oh, bro, like you got to get in front of the story.
Yeah.
If
We're
you
all
fuck
too busy,
up...
like... It's tough with phones, right? We could be busy in a second. We could be busy right now. I could be on Instagram and it feels busy. You know what I mean? You're just scrolling through. You think of an idea. Yo, I'm going to post this. And then you're on fucking, what's it called? Trying to grab this and fucking put random heads on people. And
yeah, it's not your job, though. In my profession, it happens to be kind of my job, my Instagram, to an extent.
I obviously enjoy mine. Like... I like doing it. But I just hit 1,000 followers. Yo.
Nice. A lot of people think that's their job as well, but they just work at Starbucks.
Yeah.
But they put as much time.
See, I put out the podcast. I put out my music. I put out just, you know, random shit in my life. But, yeah, I know what you mean. People live it up so it seems like they're the star, and they're not, and it's fake, and it's sad. But whatever.
Yeah. But I also have to compete against these people and stand out amongst them.
For sure. Just start roasting them. Just start the flames.
Oh, so negative energy. Just thought I was supposed to keep that at home.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the negative towards knowing that it's not supposed to be done. The negative towards the fake. The negative towards the... Maybe even that, we shouldn't be too negative. I'm thinking because you're a comedian.
But the fake could be...
I think comedians can be allowed to be...
People being positive all the time, I would argue, is also being fake. You're putting on a facade.
Yeah, I'm not... It's situational, right? We're all people. We're still fucking monkeys. Like, think about how... what most people are like.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if you want to think positive towards your own stuff and not offend people, that would be the goal. Mm-hmm. To just be... you know, good to everybody, not be talking shit about everybody. You know, it's the good things instead of the bad. We all talk about negative. That's like the common thing. Oh my God, this bitch did this. Yeah. And you know, that's what you want to talk about because that's the shit. But that's the apple hanging on the tree. If we were really talking about only positive stuff, like, hey, this guy did this, or, you know, even stuff that's dark, it would be more positive. Even like this, someone dying, something dying, you know?
Yeah.
It's just in a different light. It's not someone saying rude shit. Think about someone posts a picture of their daughter on Instagram and they're famous and under it a bunch of hate shit. It's like, no matter what, that's fucked up. Like, why are we saying this shit about children? Why are we saying this about anyone?
Right. That's fair.
You know, look under AK. And I'm guilty of it. AK's fucking thing, once the fat joke started going.
Fill me in. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my God. On AK's page, they fucking just hit with fat jokes. His whole thing. Anything he posts, it'll be like 6'9", out or is getting out of jail. And it's like, you wish you were in jail to eat the cheeseburgers. Or AK just robbed the McDonald's. Like, everything's a fat joke.
Are you talking Tekashi?
No. What's the Instagram? AK. Fucking... I can't believe I can't remember him. Tekashi's in jail.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a slang.
No, the guy who releases every rap thing that happens.
What?
AK. What's
That's
his name?
World Star.
He's one too, though. But whatever. I'm just saying, like, I hate when people come to me and say I can't, or I'll tell them my idea and they shut it down over some stupid shit when I know they don't know.
Yeah.
So you don't fucking know.
Okay, but that mentality sometimes, like, so I'll, if presented with an idea, for example, okay, coming up in the car, you were like, you said, what about an app where you can have people do odd jobs or electricians or anything like that, and it's just hired privately, kind of like a skip the dishes kind of thing, right?
Which is, okay, so that's like a half-cut concept.
Right.
What you just said, I was talking about the homeless people, remember? And then, so this is a half-cuts idea. I feel bad we just dropped it even.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
But
So
I just wanted to like play it out and see what you said about
Right.
it. I thought it was a really cool idea.
So right away, my mind goes, okay, so who is going to be the actual people doing the jobs here? Like, what kind of quality work? Well, it's probably going to be people with already licenses, working 9-to-5 jobs, being electricians, picking up side work on the side. Perfect. That means we're qualified. But then, oh no, now the 9-to-5 jobs are going to be like, hey, you're taking away work from us. You're taking your jobs on the side as a private contractor. You can't do that. If you're found on this app or this site, you will be let go. So right away, I went negative to like, what's going to happen? Where are we going to get fucked in this? And that's kind of how the government and police organizations have to think about like, all right, we have a Super Bowl this Sunday. Where are they going to put the bomb?
For sure.
We need to look.
Why? Because there's
into that.
negative people trying to fuck us up, right? Those are like
So
cancers.
it isn't an important way of
If no one
thinking.
was trying to bomb you or no one was trying to kill you and everyone just like,
If you can come up,
if we all didn't kill each other, it would be fine, you know? We're stupid like that.
it's the same way you win a roast battle. If you can know what's going to come at you, then you'll already have the retort. So if you know they're going to make a goatee joke
Definitely.
or they're going to talk about your mom or your girlfriend, have the ammo back. So right away, I'm already thinking like negatively, like how am I going to be hurt in this? If you're prepared for that, if
You have the...
you have the comeback. So I would argue that,
That's in your comedy club, though. Let's keep it in the comedy club.
that's all I have.
I
That's
know.
the only thing I can reference.
Nah, like, I understand that people have to plan for negative shit to happen. Yes, we do, because there's negative people. That's the problem.
Negative times a negative equals a positive, and we learned that in math.
Do we?
We
I learned
did.
shit in school.
You learned that today, but I learned it in grade 8.
Yeah, I learned that today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack James. Thanks for the education.
Let's get our first topic from our producer here.
The first topic is going to be Chelsea.
Yes.
Are we talking negative? Nah. It was just it was like a prolific relationship in Calgary. It was actually, I knew a lot of people watching the live shit.
I never watched one episode of it, but you described it to me as almost like a little reality
So it was
inside
like
look.
a married couple and then Chelsea, and they were dating.
Okay, Chelsea, for those who don't know, is just a hot young girl in Calgary, and she happens to find herself in a 3-way relationship with a married couple.
Yes.
Okay, and?
A Joey server.
Oh.
And I don't know what the guy does. He's got fucking quads.
Joey
He
server?
does quads for sure. He does leg day
And where did we rank?
for sure.
Where did we rank Joey's servers on the
Right
least
under Cactus,
hot-
come
right
on,
under
man.
Cactus for
Don't
hotness.
sleep.
Okay, got it. So now you can visualize that. Just go to Cactus in your mind, and then just back off the gas a little bit back to Joey's. Okay.
I love it. That was exactly.
All right.
Okay, so they would do like this thing where they get ready. We talked about that. It's
Get
like-
ready with me in
Yeah.
the morning. Yeah, this is who you were talking about. We never got into.
But it was like
them.
at nighttime before the club. It wasn't in the morning.
late night.
So they would come out. Everybody would ask them questions. The funniest thing is someone asked, "Why don't you do sneaker reviews anymore?"
That's funny.
That's really funny. But yeah, so they had this relationship,
Yeah.
and everyone, I swear, like it felt like watching a train wreck. And then they break up, and then it was epic.
And they announced the breakup.
Yeah, she went live, and it was the most people that she had ever seen on the live. And Chelsea had deleted everyone and all the pictures. Oh shit!
How many episodes?
It was going 3 months,
So-
maybe 4 months. I don't know, 3 months.
So give me some highlights of the relationship then. Like, what did you see unfold in this 3 months? This is interesting.
I didn't see much. The game tape wasn't available.
the game tape.
Yo, not much. Them getting ready. Them like going from to like plastered on, you know?
Going from.
They got big lips, everything fake. you know, it's one of those relationships. They
Yeah.
both have fake tits. They both have fake lips.
Chelsea got fake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and this guy. Oh.
I'll have to look into that. The funny thing is like I will. I definitely will. I have
Definitely.
to now. Monkeys. Getting back to your thing, we're all monkeys.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Let it out. Let it out, big guy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
I got my monkey in me for sure. I'd love to just wild out one day, throw shit at people.
You'd fit in Langley, BC.
Once a day or once a year, we have this like monkey fest. We take it back. You know?
Monkey Fest. This is, and almost every episode you talk about how humans are supposed to walk on all four legs or all four limbs. Yeah. Oh, it's natural for us.
I kind of sound like Marge there.
Yeah.
This is it's Chelsea.
Yeah. All right. So, would you ever do? We know NBA player Lou Williams was openly dating 2 women at once. Have you ever ventured into that yourself?
I'm so like sensitive. I know I couldn't do it.
No.
I would suck. I'd just be like, 2 girls that hate me? Great. You
Well,
know?
and that's what happened.
Then I'm like fucking double the hate and they're teaming up and you know me, I'm so sensitive. No, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't.
I'm already getting mad.
Well, that's what happened to Lou. One of his girls went on a date with another guy, and he broke up with her publicly, like on Instagram and on comment site. Don't worry, she's single now. Like dumped her in the comments.
Amazing.
Lou's got that kind of time because he doesn't play the first 2 quarters. He's on the
Yeah.
bench.
What?
Yeah,
She's out with who? He's just coming in to save, you know?
he's amazing, man. He's amazing. Shout out to
Yes.
Lou.
Yeah.
If you don't know Lou Williams, let's do it.
If you don't know Lou, you should know.
Well, you know what? After the monkey comment, I gotta go with shit that proves you nuts.
Drives you nuts.
Proves you nuts. No, we're gonna
Prove
go with
you're nuts? Let's do
proves
both
that
of
you're
them.
nuts. Drives, yeah.
One of
Shit
my.
that drives you nuts.
Why am I nuts?
No, shit that drives you nuts.
Fuck, I had such a good one, and I can't remember what it was, but I can tell another story. This guy, imagine this. Someone acts like they're telling you a price for something, okay?
Yeah.
And you know it's inflated and it's stupid, and that's the worst price ever. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, yo, that seems kind of high. Then they drop the price to you to still kind of high. Mm-hmm. And you're like, whatever, cool, let's just do it. Okay? Mm-hmm. Trying to, you're just trying to make a play. It's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Then when it comes down to like payment, they're trying to work something out on their end and try to tell you like, well, look at that deal I gave you. And it's like,
highlighting the deal again.
Yeah. And it's like, yo, you didn't give me a fucking deal, man. Just because I agreed to the, whatever it was, the $450 doesn't mean it was a deal. That's still overinflating. And I'm just being nice. I'm like, whatever. Then you're going to ask me for a deal and then on a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
And then ask me for a deal on a pair of sneakers and then say, yo, I gave you a deal. It's like, no, you fucking didn't, man. Like, what are you talking about? You're crazy to think that's a deal.
He was doing that. He already knew. He planned 4 moves ahead, like chess on you. He knew he was coming to you for a favor. He just had to load one up in the chamber on his end first.
Oh, yeah, he's crazy.
That's a wild one.
He dropped it 300 the first time. So think about that. That's how inflated it was the first drop. And then he lists my car and says, I know it's not an M6, but here's a 650 BMW. It's like, what? Fuck you. What are you driving?
Why did he have to list your vehicle?
Like he puts up pictures of it. Like, yo, I just put this up. And he like disses the car right away. I know it's not an M6.
It's not an M6.
It's got the M package. Fuck you.
Hey, guys, got TV for sale. It's no Zenith, but this Hitachi 32 will do you just fine.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
I
People would
probably
be
won't.
like, it's true. It's not
Yeah,
Zenith.
yeah. Shout out to Zenith.
It's just a weird thing to do, and it's a weird way to be. Like, that is chess. Like, these guys are playing chess, and it's like, yo, what happened to just, like, good business?
That drives you nuts. I mean, we can get back to that's pretty
I
much
had a way
like,
better story. I can't think of what it was.
Well, this is getting back to people letting you down in the millennial workforce, and I have another fresh example thinking of, like, so I have my roast battles filmed each time. And
Let's call everyone. This is great. I
Yeah.
love this.
Yeah, so
They'll watch now.
I pay a videographer to come in and record the battles, and this other guy gets me the footage. Now, first of all, I don't get a Dropbox link or a Google link because, sorry, bro, my Dropbox is all full. So your 9 to 5, your job is a videographer. You need these links, and he goes, "Yo, I'm not paying for a membership for Dropbox." Well,
It's like, why am I paying you then? Like,
so I have to physically drive to his place
yeah,
after each show and go pick up a hard drive. Or I have to bring my hard drive and have it transferred over. You know what? Whatever. If we're splitting hairs here, whatever. I don't mind it. Okay, at least I get the raw footage. But he says, "Yeah, it's ready."
And it's cool, so that helps.
Yeah. So he goes, "Yeah, it's ready," and I go there, and then, "Oh, bro, it's not ready. Oh, you needed that? Oh, okay. So here's the 3 battles. Oh, there was 5. Oh, there was 5. Which ones am I missing? You tell me." You have the footage. You recorded it. What are we talking about here? "Oh, bro, well, I didn't cut the other 2. I'm going to have to do that." And it takes hours because he doesn't have the bandwidth. No, this guy has the bandwidth. But so I'm sitting there like, okay, what
Everyone's
the fuck?
getting flamed.
Then the other day I show up, this time it's ready. It's ready. Okay.
Yeah.
The day before it was ready and it wasn't. And I had to leave the hard drive and come back the next day. Now it's ready. I walk in. He's in his gaunch. He's in his underwear. And there's some guy sitting on the couch. He goes, "Yo, bro, this is Batman." I go, "Hi." He goes, "Keith." I go, "Hi, Keith. Nice to meet you," right? His name's Batman because apparently he rolls fat joints and always has bats on him at all times.
I like
okay,
that.
Cool.
Shout out to Batman.
So,
I love
Gaunch, here's Batman. "Hi, Keith." And then he goes, "Yo, you want to hit some shatter?" And no, it's 9:30, like in the morning. I don't want to hit any shatter. That's okay. I hate that name, by the way, shatter. My life's gonna be fucking shattered. That's terrible. So they go, "Oh, no worries, man. Like we got normal smoke or whatever." Now I take one puff of a joint, and I go, "Oh, what is this? What are we smoking?" And I pass it back. He goes, "Oh, that's comatose." I go, "Oh, good. We went from shatter to comatose."
Perfect. Nice way to start a day.
Producer still in Gaunch, And at the end of the day, the work gets done, and I have the footage, but I just have to deal with some interesting work ethic and behavior in what I thought would be a professional world. I guess not.
Professionalism's a different thing now. It's different. There's
very
no grade.
relaxed. It's very relaxed.
Very relaxed, and I like that.
And I wouldn't. I'll be my father right now and draw a direct line from marijuana and the legalization of it to
The
how
relaxed
people,
workforce.
There's an area in BC called the Kootenays,
Yep.
and they have a saying out there called Kootenay time. This is a phrase every citizen in the Kootenays knows, okay?
For sure. Are you on Kootenay time?
And it is their excuse to be assholes and be late for everything. So if anything, a tow truck, the school bus, okay? Oh, it must be running on Kootenay time. And when the driver pulls up, it is not like, "Oh, sorry about that, guys." It's just like, "Yep, welcome to the Kootenays." And I was told that many times by many different people. The ferry to get over. There was a road blockage. Now, not at the fork in the road. About 10, 20 kilometers into the road, a guy just in the middle of the road, "You guys got to turn around, avalanche warning." "Oh, hey, sir, go to the fork," right? Because he's telling us to go take the other one. "Oh, sorry, bro, Kootenays." All right, cool.
I know a guy from Kootenay is pretty.
Right?
It's pretty chill.
We get to the ferry. Only one of the ferries of the 2 is working because the other guy didn't show up to work today. Kootenays. There's lineups, I remember, for all the cars. Now, there's 2 green pylons and 3 orange pylons. The green pylons are the first 2 rows of traffic to get onto this ferry. So the first ferry comes, it loads up both green rows, and then an orange row. Okay, so those 3 rows get on. The 2 orange rows over here are left parked, waiting for the next ferry. So this fucking guy working tells everyone to get back in their cars in those last 2 rows. And to everyone to back up, they're all bumper to bumper, turn around, come over to the green pylons. And I was the only one out of hundreds of people on this dock to be like, What? No, move the pylons over. Just take the green pylons, put them in front of those 2 rows and go, okay, these 2 next. You guys, no. He couldn't think of this in his head.
God.
So cue the Benny Hill music. Cars in and out. Of course, people left their cars and went to the park to go fucking smoke some comatose, bro.
It's not coming for a while.
Hit that shatter, bro. I'd smoke weed. I just would rather, I don't know, just shake me the day I start showing these signs of like not showing up to my gigs on time or like, oh, sorry, bro, like, forgot about it. Because that's when you know you've gone too far and it's affected you.
For sure.
So
I have those moments.
Let's keep our eye open for that because society is only going to change more and more, and we're going to evolve with this drug. As these monkeys, as you call them, now have their hands on this new bundle of sticks, right? We're going to evolve differently, just like with the phone, how they say the bottom of our pinky is curving because how we hold it, and how our spines and shit are getting bent because we're looking down at our phones.
Yeah.
This weed thing's going to affect our behavior as well.
I don't know. We've been looking down, jerking off for years.
We have. And on that note, next topic.
WNBA versus NBA salaries.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Big difference.
here's the thing. Think of when the NBA started, okay? This is a business that has been in business for, 50 years?
I don't know.
I think like 50 years.
Okay.
So in 50 years, they've grown to the size they have, to the sponsorships they have, to the... How long has the WNBA and NBA been in business? Definitely not that long. So to think that you would get paid the same when it's like they grew their business to this level. Grow your business to that level. Market the shit out of the WNBA. But if you don't have a product people are willing to pay and sponsors are willing to pay, there's nothing we can do about it. You know? That's how I feel anyway. I just don't get it. I seen the commercials and they're like, why don't I get paid this and shit? You can't dunk, first of all.
Great point. Okay. 1997.
97
was their first year in the league. This is like newer than the XFL.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah, you're right. This is this has maybe less to do with them being women and more to do
that's why.
With revolutions around the sun.
As a business.
We haven't rotated the sun enough times for you to make that money.
You haven't expanded to other countries. You haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just common sense, man. I'm sure.
A few more laps.
Inflation. Think of inflation.
Right?
Yeah. You only went from 97. Now inflation didn't even inflate.
And then inflammation of their faces each night after rubbing all the makeup off.
What the fuck? They don't play with makeup on, do
No,
they?
they don't. I don't think so.
That's
That'd be crazy. You know, actually, there are a couple like cute point guards that I think do their makeup a little bit.
Okay.
Or maybe it's the like lash extensions and stuff, like not makeup, but just whatever they can glue to their face.
Who won the last WNBA championship?
Oh, good question.
That's exactly what
Couldn't
I'm saying.
name me a team either.
The Sparks.
Couldn't
that would
name
be
me
my
a team.
guess because that's the only team I know. But that's marketing. That's everything. That's building a business. So
I've noticed
solved.
They're incorporating, and actually some of my favorite sports broadcasters are women. The girl that's on the NBA The Jump, she is so smart and fast and funny.
Oh,
and
I
knows her
love that
shit.
they morph that over like all the...
Right. It seems each panel
the
now
shows,
has
yeah.
a woman, and I'm sitting there waiting to make fun of her, if I'm honest. I'm waiting because she's
Slip
new
up.
and she stands out, but they don't. And
Say
they're-
Zetterberg's stupid.
yeah, something, you know? But no, they're great.
She said
And
Keonchuk. Stupid ass.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the future, for them coaching, for all that shit. I think it's going to help.
Tim and Sid, they're still the best.
Tim and Sid, you want a female on that?
No, they're just the best.
Keep
I'm
Tim
just
and
saying.
Sid. Yeah.
They're so good.
We watch that almost daily.
Yeah.
That's religious. That's religious.
That's real good.
At our house.
Yeah.
So that's all you want to hit on WNBA?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I seen these commercials.
Yeah.
And I just No. Why? You don't get paid that much.
In the car ride up, you tried to refer to the LBGTQ, and instead you said the LPGA, which arguably same thing, right? Pretty close. Close. The members, there's a lot of overlap. If you think of a Venn diagram,
Wow.
LPGA, LGBTQ, I mean,
It's in the zone.
next topic.
Water smelling.
Water smelling?
Oh, water smelling. This is actually hilarious. Okay, I'm going to break.
You mean before you smell someone's tap
internet.
water, you do a quick smell of it?
No.
Okay.
So I know a lot of people who think that Calgary's water stinks. Okay? And I used to be one of them. And I brought this up to my buddy Notes. And said, he's like, fuck, I hate it. It stinks so much. Here's the thing. It stinks because they do cocaine. And that's why it stinks. And when I was a heavy cokehead, it stunk. And I used to get so mad about it. And then I was like, wait, it's never stunk since I quit. It's totally what it was. It was literally me doing and then Notes, obviously, does a little chino. But other friends too who think the water stinks here. They think it smells super bad, but it's literally because you're sniffing gasoline up your fucking nose. And that's why.
And then water just happens to trigger that.
Yeah, for some reason, fresh water, like as soon as it's just the moisture. Think of all the moisture going into your
loosens
you're like,
it up.
it fucking stinks.
Wow.
And that's why it doesn't stink all the time. This is pretty funny. Anyone who actually does coke, I bet you thinks it stinks for sure.
Get to the bottom of it. Wow.
So that's really funny.
That's a mind freak. Some minds might have just been freaked.
Yo, Notes was like, he literally, man, I'm telling you, people like bitch about it heavy. Like, fuck the water fucking stinks in Calgary.
So
like, I've heard this plenty of times.
Kind of like drinking orange juice after you've brushed your teeth.
Yeah, it's that kind of grossness.
Except by brush your teeth.
Yo, I'm telling you, you're taking a shower and you're like,
Rob.
what the fuck's that smell? That's gross. The water here is gross. I remember bitching to my mom all the time.
Now, there's gasoline in cocaine?
Yeah, so how they make coke is the coca leaf, they boil it down in gasoline,
Yeah.
and then they boil that off, and then they lay it under these lights, and they dry it all out. So
Okay.
it definitely, it's the most diesely, as soon as you hit it, it's just diesel to the back of the throat. Then it's just drip, 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 drip. Diesel, diesel, diesel.
If you like sprinkled some cocaine in your diesel Jetta, would that be good?
That'd be expensive gas. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just
Shout out to my coke heads.
Yeah, we just learned something on the show today.